Hi, this is Fazana again. Welcome to part 3. I hope you've watched parts 1 and 2 of this topic, where we learned how to calculate the length of an arc and the area of a sector of a circle. In this video, we'll look at segments of a circle and how to calculate the area and perimeter. Some of these questions involve knowledge of applying the advanced trigonometry formulas, which I hope you're familiar with. If not, then please watch my videos on advanced trigonometry. Let's begin with the questions. Okay, the diagram shows a sector of a circle with center O. The radius of the circle is 10. ABC is an arc of the circle, and AC is a chord of the circle. And they're asking you to find the area of the shaded segment. Okay? All right, so again, with a lot of these shaded things, it's always the area of the big thing minus the area of the small, and you get the rest. Yeah? Okay? So you can see we need to find the area of the whole sector and then take away the area of the triangle. Okay, so let's prepare. So we've got area of sector minus the area of the triangle. Okay, and once we've calculated, then we're prepared. Yeah, talk about straight lines. Okay, so the area of the sector, what fraction of the circle is it? It's 30 divided by 360, and then the area of the circle is pi r squared, so we're going pi times 10 squared, yeah, which will give you 26.18. Okay, and then the area of the triangle. Now, you could do it both ways. The harder way is actually splitting the triangle in two. If you've got an isosceles triangle and you formed a right angle, then that angle can be split as 15 degrees. And then you can use trigonometry, which is SOHCAHTOA, to find that length, because you know the area of the triangle is half base times height. So you find the height, then you find half the base and then double it, and then go half base times height. And that seems such a long way. But if you're familiar with advanced trigonometry, then you know to find the area of a non-right angle triangle, all you need is the V. Yeah? Once you've got the V, and we'll just do it a little easier way this time, so that would, the side is always opposite the angle, so that's side A, that's side C, and that's side O. Okay? And you can see it'll be half AC sine O. Okay? But as long as you've got a V, you don't really need to label it. So it'll be half times 10 times 10 times sine 30. Okay? All right. I have uploaded a few videos on finding the exact values of the angles 30, 45, 60. So if you've seen it already, then you know that's a half. So I'm just trying to do it a non-calculator way. So half of 100 is 50, and half of 50 is 25. Yeah? Otherwise, go on your calculator. So you've got 26.18 minus 25. So you've got 1.18. Yeah? So the area of the shaded segment equals 1.18 centimeter squared. Okay? All right? Okay, let's look at the next question. Okay, diagram shows a sector, and you've got the angles and the radius. And first, it asks you to find the length of the arc ABC. So let's test ourselves on whether you watched the other video. Okay, so the length of the arc is just a fraction of the circumference. So what fraction of the circle is it? So it's 120 divided by 360 times the circumference. So we've got pi times 20.8. Okay, which gives you 21.8 centimeters. Okay, so that's the length of the arc. Now, part B, calculate the area of the shaded segment. So just like we did on the previous question, the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. Okay, so the area of the sector, what fraction of the circle is it? 120 divided by 360 times pi times 10.4 squared. Again, I don't go on my calculator yet. I just put everything down here. And then when you go on your calculator, you'll find that you don't have to think anymore. It'll just all fall out. So the area of the triangle, again, using RV in advanced trigonometry, we've got half times 10.4 times 10.4 times sine 120. Okay, now you can lift up your calculator, and here you'd get 113.26, and here you'd get 46.83, and if you minus, you get 66.42. Okay, so the area of the shaded segment ABC to three significant figures would be 66.4 centimeters squared. All right, that was quite manageable, wasn't it? All right, it's all about practice. As long as you're practicing a few of the all these questions, then in the exam everything will look quite familiar. Okay, here the diagram shows a triangle OAB, and we don't know the angle, but we've got the radius and we've got the length there. Okay, find the size of angle theta. Okay, so again, in advanced trigonometry, we want to find the angle, yeah, and you use the cosine rule when you've got all three sides, which we have. Okay, so we'll label our triangle, so that would be A, opposite angle A, that would be B, and that would be O. Okay, now I hope you know your cosine rule, because it's cos theta equals, and then you've got a squared plus b squared minus o squared. So you're taking away the side of the angle that you're looking for. So you're going 20 squared plus 20 squared minus 28 squared divided by 2 times 20 times 20. Okay, and on your calculator, it'll give you the cos of the angle, so you go shift cos answer, and the angle you'll get is 88.85. Okay, and I'll put it to 2 decimal places because I'm sure we're going to use it again, so our answer will be more accurate. Okay, so that's A. So theta is 88.85 degrees. Find the length of the arc AB. Okay, so again, it's a fraction of the circumference. So what fraction? 88.85 divided by 360. And then the circumference is pi times diameter. So you've got 20 times 2 is 40. Yeah? And that gives you 31.01 centimeters. All right, okay. Now we have to find the area of the shaded segment. So again, in the last 2 questions, we do the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle. We'll minus them, and out will come our answer. Okay, so what fraction of the circle is it? 88.85 divided by 360 times pi times radius squared. And the area of the triangle, we've got our V there. So it'll be half times 20 times 20 times sine 88.85. Okay, and that will give you 310.15. That will give you 199.96. And if you take them away, you get 110.19. Yeah, to the nearest centimeter will be 110 centimeters squared. Yes, doing well so far? If you don't understand any of the questions, please rewind, go watch them again. As we proceed, the questions just become that little bit harder, so make sure you don't get lost along the way. So as long as you follow it through. Okay, AB is a chord of the circle, and that's the radius, so we're quite familiar with the actual drawings here. It always looks like that, so we know that's 6 centimeters as well. Yeah, calculate the area of the shaded segment. Again, we don't have our angle, so we have to find angle. We'll call it theta again. Yeah, all right, and then we'll be able to find the area of the shaded segment. Okay, so the way to find the angle again, using the cosine rule. Yeah, and I'll just draw my B here. We've got all three sides, so we're going to go cos theta, yeah, and we're finding the angle AOB. Okay, so cos theta equals, and we go that squared plus that squared minus that squared. So we always do minus this, the side opposite. So we're going 6 squared plus 6 squared minus 7 squared divided by 2 times 6 times 6. Yeah, and then again, remember, it'll give you the cos. So you do shift cos answer, and you get 71.37 degrees. Okay, yeah. Now we can find the area of the sector minus the area of the triangle, and that will give us the area of the segment. So area of sector equals area of triangle equals, prepare. Okay, so what fraction of the circle is it? 71.37 divided by 360 times pi times 6 squared. And here we've got half, we're using that B. So half times 6 times 6 times sine 71.37. There you get 22.42, and this one will give you 17.06, and you take it away and you get 5.36 centimeter squared. Yeah, all right. I always give my answer to one more than what the question is, so unless they ask otherwise. So I'll say area equals 5.4 centimeters squared. All right, good. Let's move on to the next question. Getting smarter and smarter. Okay, ABC is an arc of a circle with center O and radius 8. That's the chord. This time we have to find the perimeter of the shaded segment. Yeah? So what we need to find is first find that length, yeah, which is the arc length. So we're going to find arc length ABC, and then we're going to find that length, which is the side of the triangle. Okay, so then we're going to go plus length AC. Okay, so that one is easy. What fraction of the circle is it? 120 divided by 360, and it's a fraction of the circumference, so pi times 2 lots of 8s is 16. Okay, here we're trying to find the side, and again, if you want to find a side under the cosine rule, you need a v again. Yeah, so let's just label our triangle. That's O, that's A, that's C. Yeah, so we're going to go O squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos 120. Okay, now let's go stick the numbers in. So you've got 8 squared plus 8 squared minus 2 times 8 times 8 times cos 120. Yeah, sorry, that was cos O. Yeah, all right. If you need to find a side, remember you have to have the angle, yeah, under the cosine rule. And then before you go on your calculator, make sure you square root your answer, and that'll and then you go on your calculator, and before you go on your calculator, remember you're going to add them this time. Okay, and that gives you 16.76, that gives you 13.86, and if you add them up you get 30.62. Yeah, all right. And of course it's centimeters because we're finding the perimeter. All right, good. That's all for now. I hope that you now feel comfortable with this topic. If not, rework any questions that you find confusing. Some of these questions are a perfect example of exam questions where they combine two topics in one question. So your knowledge of every topic is essential. Otherwise, your workings will flop. Keep working hard, practice, 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 and remember, you're in control. Until next time, take care. Bye.